Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy arrived in Kherson to address soldiers. But residents cheered him from their windows and crowded around him and his protection on the street.
People waited for Ukrainian army, for our soldiers, for all of us.
There was an official flag-raising ceremony. Zelenskyy frequently visits territories that Ukraine has recaptured, but this was a very bold move. Across the Dnipro River and the other side of this now destroyed bridge is Russia's new position.
We are moving forward. We are ready for peace, but our peace for our country.
In the fields near the Kherson airport lie the ruins of Russia's battlefield loss. Its troops seized this area north of the city 3 days into the invasion. 8 months on, equipment is burned and abandoned. In the city, crews tear down any signs of Russia's influence. But it takes much longer to rebuild the infrastructure that was destroyed as the Russians left. There's no water, electricity, and only a few places where people can get a cell signal. Things can only get better, he says. The city has been deoccupied, everything will be restored, all will be fine. Ukraine says it has evidence of at least 400 war crimes committed in this city. They say inside this room, Russia detained and tortured some residents, scrawled on the wall and on paper the Russian national anthem. Vitaly, who would only give CBC his first name, said they were forced to learn it or they were beaten. He said he was detained here because his son was in the military and the Russians wanted information. My whole back was beaten everywhere, he said. The pain was excruciating, and they kept trying to find out, where's your son? Where's this? Where's that? We know he's with the Ukrainian army. He can only share what he says he lived through now because the Russians are gone, and Ukrainian officials are able to document just what has transpired here since the start of the war. Briar Stewart, CBC News, London.